Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a review slash tutorial on how to use a Cricut Explore Air 2, which is the newest addition to my machine baby family. Before I go into anything else, I would like to remind you all to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know if this tutorial was informational, if I helped you at all, if you have any critiques, let me know. So my Cricut came with a few things. She came with some cardstock pages that you can use to just try things out, and she also came with a Cricut mat. This one is a light grip mat, which is, to my understanding, for papers, like regular paper, cardstock, that kind of stuff. I've also used it for iron-on vinyl, but I've also seen that, especially like the glitter ones, which are heavier, you should use standard grip ones instead. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes, maybe just like the stickiness of it and the security, but I've used it on both and it's worked out fine. So before you start using your Cricut, I suggest that you procure a few things. I suggest getting cardstock so you can try things out on. I just picked up a big pack of cardstock from Walmart. I think it was like $5. I suggest you get a couple rolls of sticky things. I'm doing t-shirts and stuff, so I got, I got the iron-on vinyl, whatever it is. It's from the Cricut brand, so it's a little bit more expensive, but it's what Walmart has, so I just picked it up. I picked up a couple of them. This one's green, this one's glittery blue. I already used the glittery silver that I had, and I picked up some gold at some point too. And very important thing that you must pick up are tools. There is a beginner pack that Cricut sells, and it comes with scissors, tweezers, a spatula of some sort, and a weeder tool. Oh, and a scraping tool for scraping up, all the extra stuff, like the dead space things that are left on your sticky mat that you can just scrape it off. And outside of that kit, I bought a rotary cutter because I also do fabric things, and it's just more precise to cut with this. So now about the machine itself. So down here there are a couple compartments. I'm actually not sure what they're supposed to be for, but I'm using them to hold my Cricut tools. So, and then over here we have the control panel. I have the Explore Air 2, and it is capable of cutting poster board, bonded fabric, cardstock, light cardstock, iron-ons, vinyl, and paper. And there is even a custom setting, and that's usually for if you want to cut through one layer but not another, like if you're doing stickers, or if you're cutting iron-ons but you don't want to cut through the backing. I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the Cricut by showing you how I made this shirt, which I'm very proud of. Disclaimer, this process gave me such a hard time. I definitely had a couple of mental breakdowns in the making of this shirt because I accidentally cut the vinyl on the wrong side. I was trying to trust my memory and just, oh, this is fine, and I should not have done that. So if you learn nothing else from this tutorial, please remember that if you're using a iron-on vinyl or iron-on anything, the shiny liner goes down. Shiny liner goes down. That's the part that goes onto the sticky mat. So the part that's facing you that you can still touch after you attach the thing to the sticky mat should be matte. It should not be glossy, it should not be shiny, it should be matte. Remember that, remember that, remember that. Now, the tutorial.
We're going to open up the Cricut Design app or start the program on your laptop. They have a whole library full of designs that you can use if you have Cricut Access. There's actually a lot of different prints and stuff that I probably won't use, but it's a free trial, so I have it. We're gonna click on New Project, and they have a lot of fonts available as well that come with the Cricut Access thing. There are some fonts that you have to purchase whether you have Cricut Access or not, but there are free fonts that you don't have to have Cricut Accesses for or anything else for. So it comes with some stuff that you don't have to pay for at all. Okay, so I only have 3 words for this design, for this shirt, and you're going to see that I put a space between each word. I'm going to hit enter and put a space between each word. Do not do that. Type up whatever design or whatever word you want on the shirt as you want it on the shirt. Because what ended up happening to me is that I had all this empty space and wasted a lot of vinyl. Vinyl is not cheap, and I was very aggravated at myself when I realized what I did. So, type it up however you want it to go straight on the shirt and just print it that way. Do not add any extra spaces. Don't add anything that you don't want on the shirt itself, because that's just going to translate to dead space, and then you will have wasted vinyl. I want to have my own little trademark or whatever it is on all the shirts that I make. So for me, I'm going to put Renee of All Trades in smaller font on the back part of all of my shirts. This doesn't count towards making sure that it looks exactly how you want it to be on the shirt, because it's going somewhere else. So it's going to get cut off somewhere. It's going to get cut out of the vinyl regardless. So it doesn't really matter where you put it on the vinyl. I would suggest putting it closer to the rest of the word so you don't end up, with a lot of dead space and messing up the vinyl that you have. If you are doing a shirt and iron on anything, make sure that you click mirror. It says mirror for iron on, and that will flip all the words so that when you put it on the shirt, it's actually readable. Because if you print it how it is now, it's going to be backwards and you're going to be upset. So make sure that you hit mirror for iron-ons when you are doing anything to go on a shirt. The internet said that I should iron the shirt before putting anything on it, so I listened and I am going to iron the shirt. I'm ironing the whole shirt. It's also called preheating, So you iron it so the shirt has a little bit of heat already on it before you add the applique. This is called weeding, apparently, and it was just 20 minutes of me doing this and trying not to stick myself in the finger with this very sharp weeding tool and just being overall aggravated. It's not fun. It's not fun. I realized that on camera the wording looks slanted. I promise you that it is not. You guys already saw me in the shirt, so you know that it's not slanted. It's just how it ended up looking on camera. It's straight, I promise. You are not supposed to put the iron directly on the applique. You're supposed to put a cloth over it before you iron. I did not have a cloth, so I just folded the t-shirt over and ironed it that way. And it worked. So I was being impatient in the iron on portion of this shirt, and it took me 3 tries to make the words stick to the shirt. But finally, it worked. So be patient. Make sure you thoroughly iron on the appliques before you try testing it. Let the shirt cool off before you try to pull anything off. The cooling off period helps the applique adhere to the shirt. And my little portion on the back.
As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will wait, and you will see me next time.